Welcome, all you plus two comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to, what is it? The December, I don't know, 19th? Look, I really want to finish this. We've put in a lot of work to get as far as we've gotten. It's December 19th in terms of the calendar. I know that we're in January. I know I missed Christmas. I'm not even wearing the damn robe anymore. But dang it, this hasn't been the most Christmassy advent calendar. It's all about just kind of movies. It's appropriate for me to continue doing it, so I'm going to. So it's December 19th. A dusty dance hall awaits you behind the next door. The light is dim, and the room smells of sweat and wild party nights. A huge disco ball on the ceiling spins lazily, sending flashes of light whirling around the room. There are numerous life-size cardboard figures scattered around the dance floor that look like the silhouettes of dancers. On top of an old record player, you find a clipboard with stage directions. Or maybe better, a message disguised as stage directions. Really spelling it out for us. Because you're pretty sure by now that the leading lady left them here for you. And then there's a picture of a clipboard and it says, take 26A, directions. The 10 participants in the competition line up according to their starting numbers. Props. Order half a red watermelon. Ow, my neck actually cracked when I did that. Open door 19. Behind you will find a strange item. Ooh. Very exciting. So let's go to the sky cam. Let's take to the skies. Boom. Sky cam. This allows me to... It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm trying to reorient myself. This light is making me look very pale. I'm going to turn this down just another scooch. There we go. Now I'm not as Caspery. 19's down here. Let's see what we got going on here. Boom. Brick wall. Something mysterious still in this tab. Oh, look at this. This is a mysterious, clear thing. It's hard to see because it's clear. I'm guessing that these are footsteps. And wouldn't you know it, I need scissors. And I don't think I have scissors nearby me at this time. Great. Anyway, let's take a look around and we'll see what else we got going on here. In the room, I do see a variety of dancers. They are labeled 1 to 10. And it looks like number 8 and 9 are doing the Dirty Dancing lift. Other than that, I wouldn't say any of the dances are particularly like noticeable or like resembling something that we should know. There is, it says Johnny Castle's Dance Studio, and like this whole room like shifts within the box, which is interesting. I'm just wiggling these cards. So I'm just kind of moving the whole box structure right now. It's just not anchored well. And then it says something here that I can't quite make out. Let me try to read this. Kellerman? I think these are Dirty Dancing references, but I'm not super familiar with Dirty Dancing. The 10 participants in the competition line up according to their starting numbers. This is what we got on this. Order half a red watermelon is such a weird thing. The 10 participants in the competition line up in order of their starting numbers. So, this thing, the fact that they're clear make me think that I lay this over something, but I don't know where. They also have these, like, it's very hard to see. They have this kind of, like, weird design here as if that is supposed to tell me where I'm supposed to lay these. I have no idea where I'm supposed to lay these. Hopefully, though, that means I don't need to cut them out. If I just need to Just, does it fit perfectly in the room? It kind of does. There's a disco ball. Does it line up with the disco ball? Not really. Okay, let's see if there's anything on the box that looks like we should be placing this design on it. Let's close the box up. We'll look at the front of this first. Zoom in a smidge. Whoop. So last time we were thinking like we already used this light, but actually this light might give you the best view of what we're working with here. These appear to be like, I'm guessing these are like the dance steps. Like, how many dots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 10 people in there. There should be 20, but okay. Nothing on this part of the box really looks like this. Let's flip the box over. Is there anything in here that looks like I should be placing, like, these reels? No. Not really. Nothing here really looks like what we're looking for here. Let's think about the clipboard again. Take 26A. Wait, doesn't it say that on... I think that says that somewhere. There is this clapboard, but it's not take 26A. 26A. What could that be referencing? I don't really see anything on this part of the box that really makes me think that I'm supposed to lay something circular over it. Look back at the doors. There's this music box thing. It kind of looks... It is almost the exact right size. But it's not... It doesn't do anything for me. You know? I'm just trying to... I might need a hint just because I'm so rusty at this. There's also the fact that there's no clear, like, which side is correct. This side feels like a little glossier, and this feels a little smoother. But, like, what does that information tell me? Okay. So before I take a hint, I want to just readjust what we have here. There's nothing on the back of this page, right? Yeah, there's nothing on the back of this page. Take 26A. 26A. All right, so you know what? 26A, there's 26 letters of the alphabet. So maybe this is some sort of A1Z26 cipher? The 10 directions, the 10 participants in the competition line up according to their starting numbers. Like maybe I'm supposed to find them somewhere on the... Order half a red watermelon. Like, should I find a watermelon? Like, I'm looking... If we look back into this, I'll try to give a zoom to you guys here. It's very hard to see for you. But there are, like, numbers and shapes in here. What can I do? I don't know what these silhouettes mean. Half a red watermelon. That's not very Christmassy at all. That's a summer food. That's the problem with this. There's a... As I move this camera around, get you guys nice and seasick. There's this circle, which is, again, almost the exact right size for what we're using it for here. But, like, overlaying this doesn't do anything for me. There are a couple circles on here that are the right size and shape in that they're circles. But I don't have a clue. I think it might be hint time. Zoom out a bit. Get this. There we go. All right, where's the hint book? Because I'm confused. All right, I'm going to take a hint here because I don't want to be stuck here for too long. I want to get at least 2 days done today. First clue. On the set of Dirty Dancing, so I was right, it was Dirty Dancing. So I feel I got one thing correct. You will find a clear plastic thingamajig. Can you see the dashed lines on it? The dashed... Yeah. You will need to use scissors here. Cut carefully. According to the calendar sheet, the 19th of December, you must now find half a red watermelon. Where could it be hiding? When you find it, it should become clear what to do. Okay, I guess, like, in theory, these do kind of look like watermelon seeds. Half a red watermelon, though. Like... Was it a previous day? Is it on the back of the books? Oh, it is on the back of the books. Hey. Half a red watermelon. And it's got these like little chunks cut out of it, so I know exactly how to lay this on there. I'm not going to bother to cut it out because I don't feel like it. All right, so the problem is, that's not... Okay, let's make sure this lines up perfect. The chomps are slightly different sizes, so maybe that'll help me delineate if I'm upside down or not. Alright, just keep twisting until it makes sense. Keep twisting until it makes sense. This still doesn't make sense. Here we go. Right there. Okay, here, ready? Ready? Boom. Do you see a number? I do not see a number. I'm looking at the screen to see if that's any clearer, but no, I don't see a number in this. Flip it over again. Maybe it is the wrong side here. No, that doesn't seem to match up right. I think it is like this. Do you see the number? I don't see a number. You are adopted, Luke. I carried half a watermelon. I don't see it. I really thought this would make a thing, but it doesn't seem to make a thing. How about the other book? Does the other book also have watermelon? No, there's no watermelon here. So I do have 3 of these. Maybe I'm using the wrong... That doesn't look like a number to me. Flip it over. It doesn't look like a number. Is it supposed to look like one of the dancers or something? That doesn't make sense either. All right, trying the last circle we have here. Ooh, it does... I don't see a number, but I do kind of see a person dancing? Like head, arms, legs. Like maybe it's someone dancing, but I don't understand. I don't see it. I'm going to take another hint. Because, like, I think I'm doing it correctly. It's just I'm too dumb. Okay, once you find half the red watermelon on the back of the storybook, it can't be coincidence that the fruit is cut exactly as big and as round as the 3 circles in the plastic sheet you found in room 19. You should align the pieces of plastic. Oh, I have to stack them. So I need scissors. Now, I'm still going to be lazy, and instead of cutting out these circles, I'm going to just cut them out in squares. I should still be able to line them up very nicely, but... Okay, so... line these up on top of one another. There we go. The squares won't line up, of course, but... be able to... kinda... why is this so difficult? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we now have this all lined up together. Is me being lazy really going to cause this much of a problem? All right. They're lined up pretty good right now. And then we line that up with the watermelon. I got to make sure I got the... oh, it's upside down, I think. Okay. There it is. Do you see anything? Because I don't see a damn thing. Okay, hold on. I'm going to stack them on top of one another on the watermelon. All right, there's step 1. That's nicely lined up. Step 2, lining up these bites. Boom. Step 2. And then I'll zoom the camera in. See, this last one's the tough one because I might need to, because there's little information. I might need to actually flip it over. Oh, I think I see people dancing now. What do you guys see? Maybe I see something dancing. Again, maybe this top one is incorrect. I'll flip it over. Try it again. Now I do see people dancing. Okay. I do kind of see 2 people dancing. Trying to see if I can piece together who they are. It's 3 dancing with 10. Oh, okay. So it's 3. You can't see it because it's in the square here. But this person is person 3. This person is person 10, which means it is 310. But let's say if we only have 2 dancers, how are we going to do that? It's 310. I guarantee it. You're getting the Noah Houlihan guarantee right now. So in our decoder, we're doing 3, 1, and 0. We're flipping that over. 3, 1, 0, and it's up, left, down, left. So from this box, we're going up, left, down, left, which is one of the few unmarked boxes here that is cross, diamond, triangle, which means we are correct. We did it. Okay. This is door 20. That was a bit frustrating. It took a little bit of time to realize where the watermelon was. That was a big problem. And I think if we had found that earlier, that would have been a bit easier. And then the fact that they had to be stacked on each other was a bit confusing. It was a mistake to give me 3 because I'm always looking for 3 numbers. So I thought each one would give me a number. But it did make me ignore other things to jump to that assumption. So there's some good and some bad with that one. But I will say this. I will see you on December 20th. It is December 20th. Short story today. They're running out of time because it's getting close to Christmas. With a tune in your head, you open the next door. You are faced with another backdrop that immediately looks familiar, despite the fact that most of the room is taken up with expensive green screen. Expensive? The small, realistic wooden bench on a low, paved pedestal is so distinctive. A mannequin of a suited man sits on it as if patiently waiting for a bus. Next to him on the floor is an old suitcase, and on his knees sits a box of chocolate. It's Forrest Gump, my favorite Christmas movie. Somehow, the set smells like old sneakers. The light breeze touches your face. Ow. And you notice a little white feather dancing through the air, finally landing gracefully on the ground. All right. Sky view. Activate. All right, we're going into 20. It's the Forrest Gump level. In it, we find 2 cards. All right, in the box, we got the weird thing written on the tab. We got clearly Tom Hanks on a bench. We got lots of green screen. Lots of feathers floating around, which makes me think there's going to be some sort of counting. That seems to be it. Nothing on the ceiling, nothing on the floor. But we do have riddle cards. So first card, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, except in this case, which is very specific which thing is there, because that's how you probably solve this puzzle. Follow the feather back to where its flight began. On the way, discover what was eaten by the man. Okay, so I think we're finally using these tabs, which is crazy because I thought this was going to be the end of things. So this has 2 arrows over here. So maybe I'm supposed to move 2 and collect a B. I'll write that down here. B. You guys see that? There we go. All right, so this has 2 arrows to the right. I assume 2. And then we'll go to this, which is 3 arrows up, which makes sense. And the letter L. So I'll take the L and go up 3. 1, 2, 3. To this door. Here we got 2 down in the letter U. Can I zoom in just to show exactly what I'm doing here? Do you guys see this? Yeah, this is the path I'm following. There is a little feather on it, which I have never noticed before. So this was well hidden, but we did pick up on it early because we're good at puzzles. Look at us. We're good at puzzles. Okay, so I'll paint this out as we do this. That's the letter U. I'm going to go ahead and leave this uncapped. And then we're going down 2, 1, 2. We get E, which is now the word blue. We move over 1 according to the direction. We pick up the letter N. We're moving 3 over. 1, 2, 3. We pick up the letter U. And we move up 1. We pick up the letter T. We move over 2. 1, 2. We pick up H. We've also spelled blue nut. Get the letter H. We move over 1. We get the letter E. We move down 2. 1, 2. We get the letter A. Move to the left 2. 1, 2. We get the letter R. Blue nut here. Move up 1. And we pick up a T. Blue nut heart. Blue nut heart. And there's no direction on that one. So. Did we not look at every one of these, though? Like, were some of these not used in this code? Yeah, there's ones where it's just like the feather, and there's like... Alright, I guess you can't figure it out early. There were some, like, unused. So, blue nut heart. So the ones that were eaten... Sorry, let's read the instructions here again. Follow the feather back to where its flight began to discover what was eaten by the man. All right. What was the last one? Where did we end up? We ended up here on 6, which is the musical instrument room. I'm just double checking to see if there was something important about this, but there's actually a bird in that room, which is there's a white bird, which is kind of fun. So blue nut heart. There's only 4 blues. Let me get this. There's only 4 blues. Only one of them's a heart, but I don't see a nut. Or maybe we count them. How many blues are there? 4. Where's my decoder? So we put a 4 in. How many nuts are there? I see 1, 2, 3. I say 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many hearts are there? There's the white chocolate and the regular chocolate, so you gotta be careful. Oh, one of the nuts is a heart here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we did get all those. Heart-wise, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, locking in my guess as 445. We're going up, left, up, right, up. From 20. That's upright. I'm sorry, up, left, upright, up, moon, star, moon, moon, star, moon. All right, we crushed it. We crushed that one. Excellent. That is 21. I think we're going to try to rocket through number 21 tomorrow. This is December 21st puzzle. The next room is black as night. Is there no light switch? Obviously not. Your eyes slowly get used to the dark, but you can vaguely see various objects. Several cardboard boxes stacked up on each other. A hat that has seen better days. A rocking horse. 2 coconut hats. Oh, we're doing Monty Python. There seems to be a kind of props room stuffed full of interesting things, discarded bits and pieces, old paintings. Hey, they would actually look really good in your drab living room. I don't know why I'm catching strays from the Christmas story, but whatever. Something about this site brings you back to the strange memories and almost makes you a little sentimental. Hastily, you fight the urge to sing Last Christmas. Yeah, I don't want to get whammed. This is neither the time nor the place for Christmas songs. You had better concentrate. Open the door, you'll find a riddle card. Gladly. Skycam, go! Alright, we're opening 21 today. Alright, so in here, there's also this reel, which I think fell in from another door. Okay, in here, I think, funnily enough, in here I do see the Sorting Hat, the mask from V for Vendetta, the Infinity Gauntlet, the volleyball from Castaway, camera, and it looks like some of the props and pictures from previous advent calendars, which is kind of funny. Like there's a rocking horse that looks familiar. The coconuts. There's a painting of looks like a guy doing this. Good scene. Yeah, guy doing this. And okay, and most importantly, what seems to be in here is a version of this clapper, but all the numbers are replaced with red X's. The director and camera are not listed. Interesting. So let's take a look at this card. How are you supposed to see anything in this dark? Only a flashlight will help. Hang on. Not in this room. The light would be blinding. You should shine a light on the next door. But don't break anything. If you don't see a clue, turn off the lights except for the flashlight. Code from small to large. Okay. So, going over the clues there, you need a flashlight, which I'll use my phone. But not in this room. You should shine it in the next room, but don't break anything. Now, I think that's saying I should go here to room 8, because room 17 didn't open. This is the one where we had to slide the screwdriver in and do a bunch of other silly stuff, which didn't come across very well on stream. So I'm thinking, I'm going to shake this to make my flashlight turn on. Boom. Flashlight. And I think what we got to do is shine this in here. Oh, there's something in here already. Oh, my big ass hands. Okay. So we're going to shine the light into here. And I'm going to talk to you for a little bit. Because what I'm guessing what we're doing, based on what this is saying, shine a light into the next door, but don't break anything. So the door we're in. If you don't see a clue, turn off the lights. Except the flashlight. Oh, I thought we were charging like glow-in-the-dark paint right now. But this is implying something else. So I'm just going to look with the flashlight here. Just try to... Shining a light in here. Not seeing anything. There's a weird screw, it looks like, in the top left-hand corner, which makes me think back to how this has weird screws on it. So maybe this is the screw puzzle, and we're just going to take, maybe it's 483, or 485, because we're supposed to notice the screw. But I don't think that's it, because it does say something about code is from small to large, which makes me think in this we are going to see 3 different numbers of different sizes, like physical sizes, not value, but different sizes. And that's going to be our code. This is going to create a shadow. I don't really see anything. We'll shine it into... Oh. No, I thought I saw something scratched into this, but I think that was literally my fingernails trying to get that one item out of here. The fact that this that this clapper's in here, though, is very confusing for the clues we're getting. It says to shut off all the lights, so I'm going to shut the main light off here, so you're not going to be able to see me very well for a second. Or anything very well. Just going to sit here in the dark for a moment. Shine this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Maybe do I shine it through? I thought maybe it would illuminate through the box, but that's not happening. I don't think I did enough to make this camera not have a bit of a delay here. Look at that blur. All right. I'm going to try the glow in the dark paint and just try to stick my eye in here. This is going to be great footage for you guys. Ah. No, I don't see anything. I'm shining. I'm trying to create like a shadow. You see that shadow that's coming across, to see if there's a way to make it look like a number somehow. Maybe there's a certain angle that it hitting this bit would make like a 5 or something. But that doesn't seem right. All right, let's turn the light on and get a hint, because I'm baffled by this. Anything with the light, like we had the same issue. There was another flashlight based puzzle that I couldn't make work. 21st. This much is clear. You need a flashlight, and you should shine it somewhere with it. What? You need a flashlight, and you should shine the light somewhere with it. But not here in this room, but next door. What could that mean? Probably the adjacent room. Why don't you try it? But be careful not to break anything. You don't need to cut or tear. But do remember a spot nearby that was particularly good lighting. Do you remember a spot nearby with particularly good lighting? No. Like, am I supposed to shine the light into the weird thing and see if it does anything? Shine the light through here and see if it bleeds through or something? That's not doing anything. Okay, so yeah, I was wrong the entire time. Shine the flashlight in the hole next to the jewelry box in room 17, where the red light was. All right, so I am supposed to shine it into here. See, I feel like it was implying not to use this room, but whatever. And then I guess we'll shut this light off again and see if that is doing anything for us. It's really not. Oh, interesting. It's actually, light is spilling into this box from here. This is another thing I'm not going to be able to properly capture. But in spilling through this, it is illuminating the clapper that I said was in there, this clapper, but with X's. And in doing so, oh my God. My eyes are so screwed up from staring into that light that I can't, like, all I see are spots. But it's highlighting 3 of them. It is highlighting the 3, the 7, and the 5 here. I can't decide if any of those are bigger or not. So maybe it is values. Maybe, because it says code comes from small to large. So maybe it's 357. We could try that. this is the mechanics of this is a cool idea. It's a cool reveal, but that was very difficult to see, and it's not good for streaming, for sure. All right, so from small to large would be 3, 5, and 7. Because that's what was on the clipboard in here, highlighting these numbers, and that's from small to big. Does that work? It works if I go down, left, down, left, down, left. So from here, I'm supposed to go down, left, down, left, down, left, to a door we haven't used before. L moon triangle? L moon triangle, okay. That's door 22. Which means that there are only 3 more puzzles left to do, and we will save them for the next stream. Thank you so much for joining me for this very late edition of the Advent Calendar. Damn it, I'm finishing the Advent Calendar this year. I will save Christmas. Sort of. I promise. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're having a good time, please be sure to subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming. You can also leave suggestions for other puzzles to do, because I'm going to be done this one very, very soon. What would you like to see me solve? Also, you can join me live, Plus 2 Comedy on Twitch, and I will see you all next time. Boop!